I'm here today with,
Curtis Albright.
and I'm going to be interviewing you about some questions to do with race, which is our third CRE assignment. And before I ask you the questions, I'm going to kind of tell you some things that you might want to keep in the back of your head when answering the questions. So, race is defined as a classification system based on physical characteristics, and that's usually of skin color. Race is also a modern concept that's been around for approximately 500 years. And so then racism is like prejudice or discrimination. And just keep in mind, like, not everyone experiences it equally or with the same consequences. And then something that really is like in my notes, it stuck with me that I just wanted to share was the past informs the present. So that can maybe help you if you think about that when answering some of these questions. So the first question is, what do you think is the most difficult thing for the majority of people in this country to understand about race and racism?
Well, where I grew up, it was in a small town, and a lot of our friends of the family and friends in town were of color, different colors than us, as you will. So, I guess from my standpoint, I really wasn't exposed to racism as much as maybe other people in other parts of the world or the United States.
Okay, and then your second question is, how were your thoughts and beliefs about race and racism formed? Like maybe through your parents, friends, media, stuff like that.
Um, kind of going back to the first question or answer is growing up the way I grew up. We all worked together. We all lived in the same small community, so we didn't look down upon each other. We all worked together, and were friends and acquaintances and everything. So I guess what racism I've been exposed to and can come to learn or whatever has been through the media.
Okay, and then the last question is, what's one race-based topic that you wish more people talked about or understood?
Probably the consequences it does to society, um, how it can divide and
Yeah, and like going back to how you said now the media influences you, or not influences, but I guess like frames your beliefs about race and racism. Maybe like the media, does you think that has anything to do with um I guess how people look at racism now?
yes, years ago before the big social media presence, um, the news spread through newspapers or TV, which the younger generation didn't really pay attention to the news and stuff on TV or the newspapers. So now, if something happens across the world or across the United States, within minutes, everybody has a phone and is connected to the internet, and it just spreads so much faster, and it builds more tension and hate. Um, I guess growing up, the racism that I knew about or learned about was more from history books, and then now it's real time. As it happens, it's spreading like wildfire. Wildfire.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thank you.